RMBI gene, here to take you on another level and new horizons.
Hey everybody, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Reggie, Simply Straight Talk, and listen, I got a conversation for you. Getting back with your ex. This is interesting. This is very interesting. Because we do have situations and circumstances where a person will break up with somebody. They'll be apart for a while. But then they will realize that I made mistakes. As individuals, they both accept the fact that they made mistakes. And after being in the dating world, they come to realize that this is who I want to be with. I didn't, I messed up here. He messed up. She messed up. Somebody messed up. So now that they've gotten back together, there are challenges to be faced. But first, let's talk about what sometimes happens in the breakup process when two people break up. In most cases, when two people break up, they come to have conversations that they never had when they were together. Because for some reason, when people are together, they hold back on conversations. They don't say things that they really feel. They just kind of go with the moment. But then when they break up, and they start having more relaxed conversations, because when you break up, it's like, okay, I got nothing to lose. We're separate. We're not together anymore. So I don't have to be this perfect person in the relationship. And sometimes when people feel like the other person wants them to be this perfect person, they will not really open up and expose their thoughts and feelings because they are worried that the other person is going to see them a certain way, which creates a problem because they're not being their true selves. So now you get a situation to where two people who broke up are now say, okay, look, you broke up and you cool. Now I understand there's different types of breakups. I get that. Some people break up and it's nasty. Some people break up and they just break up. But some people break up like, listen, I think we should just go our separate ways. Then after they start, like, oh, how you doing? Little casual checkup. It's like, dang, I didn't know you felt that way. I didn't know you felt this way either. But as they start to talk, they start to say, you know what? Maybe we can try to work things out. And they come to the conclusion that, you know what? We can give this another try. Now, I'm not saying this works for every relationship, but for some relationships, people break up, but, because there was not good communication during the breakup or during the relationship, after they break up, they're now saying things. A lot of people break up and they never talk about the relationship anymore. Or if they do, they're arguing about it. But we're talking about getting back with your ex. Now, you've gotten back with your ex and you've had these conversations. He understands that the way she felt about some things, she not understanding the way he felt about some things, and they decide to give it a try. And things seem to be going well, but there are other issues that they have to deal with when you're trying to get back with your ex. Number one is friends and family. Some of you probably already said it, friends and family, because your friends are going to hear your friends have heard your side of the story, and they're going to be like, I don't like that dude. I don't like that chick. Family members will be like, we don't like her. You don't need to waste your time getting back with her or him. Now, not only are you trying to build your relationship, but if you're trying to get to the point to where you can hang out with your old friends and hang out with your family together as a couple, you're always going to have that doubt in their minds. And there's always going to be somebody who's not comfortable with the relationship. Whereas you two are focusing on going forward, they are looking at the past and they can't get past that. So when they see you with her, they're thinking about how she hurt you. They're thinking about how he hurt her. So that's where their mindset is. And they're doubtful that she is going to be better than what she was. She's a different person. He's a different person. So not only are you trying to reconnect with each other and regain your relationship back, you're also trying to win everybody else back in. Because you want to be able to do the things that you used to do when you was a couple and you was happy. You used to go to each other's family gatherings, hang out with each other's friends, but now it's a little awkward. Some people don't care, you know, they'll just do it anyway. Some friends will say, well, you know what? If you happy, I'm happy. We'll just see how it goes. But you always got that one group of friends or family that's going to treat that person with a little bit of attitude. It can put extra stress on you getting back with your ex. But the thing about getting back with your ex is, now that you're having those conversations, which is crucial, you got to have a conversation about why you broke up in the first place. And the best time to have those conversations is before you get back together. Before you officially say we're back as a couple. You need to have those conversations. Because if you don't, and you just figure like, well, let's just forget about it, we're just going to get back together and just start over. No. It won't be no starting over. Because the first time that person does something that mentally triggers something that happened in the past, you are going to respond in that way. Some part of you is going to say, oh, here we go again. She doing that again. She back out in the clubs again. She back running with old boy. He back running with old girl. You know, he took a drink. You know, so people minds will go back to like, okay, are you returning back to your old ways? So that's why you got to have a conversation that if you're getting back with your ex, have a conversation about why the two of you really broke up. And don't move forward with getting back together until all of that has been hashed out. So this is not a weak conversation. This is at least a couple months, 3 to 4 months of talking and getting back out there and just kind of reflecting on why the relationship went bad. And why are you getting back with your ex is a question you need to ask yourself. Is it because you tried dating and you felt just comfortable with your ex? Is it because, you know, you dated your ex, then you dated other people, and then you come to realize like, wow, I had a good thing. I could have been a better mate. I could have been more attentive. I could have listened more. I could have been more responsive. You know, I could have been more supportive. And that's something that the man or woman need to realize. You know, did I put her in a position to where I was making her feeling jealous? Was I paying more attention to other people? Was I not giving her what she needs mentally, emotionally? Was I not giving him what he needs mentally and emotionally? And I think that's the thing that we have to look at. And that's the thing that people often overlook. I had grapes. So if you're getting back with your ex, you need to have a conversation. Not with the expectation of getting back together, but with the expectation of what happened. Why did we break up? What behaviors and actions I did not like? What is it that I felt that I did not express because I felt I could not express? Like I said earlier in this video, a lot of people will date somebody, and when people get in the dating stage, they want to maintain this perfect image to this person. So anything that they feel or think, they're going to kind of hold back if it believes it's going to change the perception of that person that they're with. And the truth is, you need to be open about how you feel and what you think. It doesn't mean you got to be rude. It doesn't mean it has to be disrespectful. But you need to openly be able to discuss how your feelings and your thoughts with your mate. If you can't do that, that's the problem. Because the next person that comes along that's open to hearing you think, hearing what you say, you're going to feel more of attraction to them because they're giving you something you need emotionally and mentally that you're not getting from your mate. Because your mate, you feel like you have to shut down. I can't say what I feel. I can't say what I think. But with this other person who just happened to be listening, that you feel you can open up to, you're going to have a more comfortable relationship with them. You're going to start to feel like, wow, this person values me. And you're going to get a false sense of comfort that this could be a possibility. When really that person does not have any emotional connection. And I think that's what people get mixed up. And sometimes people cheat on other people based on that mindset. That person is, let me put it like this. When you're in a relationship with somebody, both sides want to maintain an image. The woman wants to maintain an image. The man wants to maintain an image. But when you're just casual people talking, co-workers, there's no real image you're trying to maintain. So anything somebody tells you, you can just listen to, you can just hear, and you can say what you're going to say. Because you're not trying to portray that image that the boyfriend or husband or wife or girlfriend is trying to put up. You're just being yourself. If you're getting back with your ex, make sure you have that conversation. Make sure you really discuss why you broke up, what were the things that led to the breakup, your thoughts after the breakup, and then if you guys can get past that, because most people can't get past that without getting into an argument. If you can have a calm discussion about why you broke up, express your feelings, things you felt during the relationship, things you felt were good, things you felt that were not so good, the negatives and the positives, then you can look forward to that, because the road is going to get harder depending on how much information you disclose to your family and friends. If you told your friends all of your business, or family members all of your business, and this person has met your family, met your friends, they're now going to have a different perception of that person. And when you tell them that you're back together, they are going to want to talk you out of it, or they're going to snark their nose up at it because they think you're making a big mistake. So with that being said, getting back with your ex, no one can tell you that it's a bad idea. Nobody can tell you that it's a good idea. You know your ex, you know you. The thing about it is, I'm not talking about getting back with somebody who verbally abused you, someone who beat you physically, someone who, really just tried to destroy you or was harmful. Not anybody like that. I'm talking about two people that were together and they just felt like everything felt like they grew apart. Those are the relationships I'm talking about. If somebody's beating you, you need to leave them alone, okay? If somebody is an addict and they trying to hurt you, you need to leave them alone. If somebody is emotionally destructive and abusive towards you, you need to leave them alone. Because those are not relationships. That's a whole nother thing. But think about that if you're trying to get back with your ex. I'm talking about like I said, I'm talking about relationships where one person felt like, both people felt like they just wanted to go different directions. So think about that. And if you are trying to get back with your ex, be responsible about it. Take your time. Don't rush. I know a lot of people these days want to be with somebody. They want to feel loved. They want to be held. They want the comfort of a relationship. They love that companionship, but don't settle. Even if for the convenience of saying, well, this person knows me, we've been together, we know each other. I'm telling you, that doesn't make a difference if you don't resolve the issues that led to the breakup. You're just going to repeat the whole story again, and everybody be like, I told your dumb ass so. But think about it, okay? I hope this was helpful. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for checking out my channel. This has been Reggie Maddox. Please hit that like button. Don't hit the dislike button. Hit the like button. But no, whatever, I don't care. I do this to hopefully somebody can learn from it. But hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Check out the Simply Straight Talk podcast. Great conversations on there. And you're going to see the new picture things that I'm putting up. To kind of get you guys to hit like and subscribe.
A vessel for the message. Let him revitalize you. It's time to tune in. This here's so fire. Empower your voice to inspire. Yeah, RMBI Gym.